Here's an exponential expression, logarithmic expression, that we need to simplify. So there's an addition there and a subtraction, so it's a quotient rule. But if they have coefficients in front of the log, you want to use the power rule to put it back. So I'd have log base a of x to the 1/2 plus log base a of y to the 3 minus log base a of x to the 4. Now I can use the product rule and the quotient rule to put them together. So I'd have log base a of x to the 1/2 times y cubed divided by x to the 4th. I like putting those in brackets, making sure that I know that x to the 4th, I'm taking the logarithm of that. Now here, you could sort of leave it like that, but since these are common bases, you can subtract their exponents. So I could call this log base a of x to the 1/2 minus 4 y cubed. Right, dividing common bases, subtract their exponents. And then 1/2 minus 4, I think that comes out to negative 7/2 y cubed. And again, right there, I'm looking fairly good, but typically they don't like you to have a negative exponent, so I'd probably put that down in the denominator. So leave the y cubed there and put that on the bottom of the fraction and make it a positive 7/2. Then, all just little things, you could, if it's a fractional exponent, you can change that to a radical. So you could call it the square root of x to the 7th. So anywhere here or here or here is sort of where they would tend to finish up. I would probably leave it like this, just because the square root on the bottom we typically don't like, so you might want to rationalize the denominator. Guess you could do that. Let me try that. That doesn't sound very fun, but I could go log base a of y cubed over the square root of x to the 7, well, square root, and then times both top and bottom by the square root of x to the 7. So I'd get log base a of y cubed square root of x to the 7 all over x to the 7. So if you want to be really technical, that's where you could wind things up at. But realistically, here or here is not a bad spot to finish. Okay, hopefully that helps you.